fucking way. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Never in a million years did I ever think I would talk about Gargura on this YouTube channel. So I guess Gargura, if you're watching this video, hey, hi, I'm the best flying Hawaiian you'll ever meet. Oh, also, if you react to this video, I will make a video of me reacting to your reaction. Then you could react to me, reacting to you, reacting to me. This will be what's called reacception. Also, can I just take a minute to say that over 1,300 people voted on this week's poll, and a majority of them voted for Gargura? That's just crazy. That's baffling. You know, maybe I should do another Hollow Live character. Huh, you never know, do you? Gargura is far stronger than you could possibly imagine, and honestly, at this point, while I'm talking and recording audio, I'm still in disbelief. Sinbad makes his appearance on the YouTube channel in a very, very funny way. Like, this video will go down in history as one of the most ridiculous videos that I've ever made. Honestly, I didn't even want to talk about Sinbad. I didn't even want this option to win. I wanted Izayoi Sakamaki's to win. But, I mean, Gargura's Hollow Live is more popular, I guess, so I guess we're going with that. Gargura is a godly deity that hails from the unknown realm of Atlantis. She has the same senses as a real-life shark, being able to smell blood up to around a quarter mile away and hear up to 800 feet away. Also, with no exaggeration, she can effectively control fishes by talking to them. Like, guys, these hacks are insane. I mean, I need to know more. I need to know everything. Gargura can also turn into a cat shark. It's stated that VTubers are virtual in nature and those with native to the virtual world possessing no corporal existence. Like, did you guys know that Gargura has type 4A causality? Beings who inhabit the virtual world are removed from any typical causality in time, being able to experience both in a fashion where past, present, and future doesn't occur linearly. Paradoxes are a result, and they are splitting images of timelines, preventing causal paradoxes. VTubers can draw attention to their fictionality, and they are a part of that narrative. Hollow Live runs on metafictional elements, which allow VTubers to know about opponents through reading a short summary of them, as represented by character introduction bios. VTubers also have the ability to channel and manipulate the energies present in the magical crystals connected to the energy source, which is also exemplified by Miko and Hato being capable of producing attacks compromised of energy on a consistent basis. Basically, them Hollow Live chicks can use magic. Idle power allows one to teleport, as confirmed by Amelia Watson. Oh right, if it wasn't already obvious at this point, Gargura is an idol. I don't think I need to explain that, but she's an idol, if you didn't know. Idle power can allow one to interact with souls, shadows, immaterial concepts such as the evil side of hospitality, and conceptually non-existent entities such as takodachis, whom of which are composed of the void. Idle power also gives users regenerative abilities, with the VTubers like Uruha, Rushia, and Sakura Miko, whom of which could come back after being turned into a Tetris block and being reduced to nothing. VTubers such as Fubuki and Subaru are capable of creating laws where if someone loses, the opponent and their friends explode instantly, because why not? Why not? Moreover, Gargura can control spatial dimensions, being able to switch freely between a second and third dimensional existence. Damn, Gura, what type of crack shit are you on? Why can you do all of this stuff? What else can you do? Who allowed you to do this? Why is this a thing? There are so many questions I need answered, and I know I can't get those answers. Idol power is capable of vaporizing the souls of other beings. Since Gargura is an idol, she can interrupt the narrative and direct it in their own way, even completely being capable of ending any story if she desired, which was shown by Akzi. Yeah, I'm sorry. Any Hollow Live name I say, just forgive me. It's not gonna be correct. Idol powers can negate the regenerative properties and resistances of other VTubers, such as La Plus Darkness. I don't know if the plus is a part of a name, but it's La Plus Darkness, I guess. Gargura, if you are watching this video and if you have made it this far, why do you have so many abilities? I can't believe it. I've said this multiple times, but I'm in utter disbelief. My brain just can't, I can't comprehend this. Gargura, you are treated as an equal in Ninome, Ines, and Amelia Watts. Oh god, I'm so sorry. The latter of which battle with Oro Coroni, which to the extent of their fight causing time and space to distort across the multiverse, which is as big as the concept of dimensionality and ergo encompasses an uncountable amount amount of infinite higher dimensions. Also, your speed is treated to that of Amelia Watson. Is that what I'm getting at? So you're telling me that Gargura, Orochrony are all beings that saw the Big Bang as a super slow in relation to her own existence? So slow that she could fall asleep before the Big Bang even reaches her? Hololive's interpretation of the Big Bang is being an expansion of space-time, even leading to the creation of time in all periods across, history. Meaning that Crony is faster than the literal expansion of space and time itself? You mean that also applies to Gargura? High hyperversal Gargura with immeasurable speed is honestly something I never thought I would say on this YouTube channel. A Hololive character should not be this powerful. I thought they were like wall level or some shit. Am I wrong to expect that? Well, she defied all my expectations and reality. Sinbad, I believe, is the strongest character in the Magi franchise, even stronger than Aladdin. I could be wrong about this, so someone double check me on this. Whatever. Sinbad in base form is so boring, there isn't really anything to talk about. However, we will be going over his Jin equips. The first Jin that we need to talk about is the Jin Veilfor. Veilfor is one of Sinbad's 7 Jins that he acquired as a kid. It allows Sinbad to freely manipulate ice. That is what seems to happen on the surface, but in reality, Veilfor's power is to control the movements of molecules, allowing Sinbad to restrain a substance's movement. By manipulating the molecules in the air, Sinbad can use Veilfor to instantly freeze anything, be it air itself or even the water inside a human being. The Jin's ability is to instantly freeze air temperatures, stopping people from breathing and without allowing oxygen to flow into their brain. He can use the Jin to freeze the air around the target, freezing himself instantly and restraining their movements, or he could use it directly to freeze the molecules inside his opponent's body and turn them into statues from the inside out. The last ability Sinbad can use with Veilfor's power is stagnation. The second Jin is the mind-controlling Jin called Zepar. Zepar is a Jin that allows Sinbad to control his opponent's mind and consciousness. Zepar can use sound ways that are incomprehensible to the human eye, allowing the user to turn his opponent into a brainwashed puppet. He can also use his power even when Zepar is under the effect of stagnation. The Jin can also control his opponent without emitting any sound by using a sort of beam of some sort. Zepar's mind control allows not only to put people under his control, but it also allows Sinbad to control people even after years they've been under Zepar's magic, and even if they are on the opposite side of the world. The third Jin that Sinbad has is called Baal, the Jin of Lightning. Baal allows Sinbad to manipulate any kind of electricity, both by absorbing and using it to vaporize his enemies. The fourth Jin is called Furfur, the Jin of Light. Furfur allows Sinbad to manipulate light, allowing Sinbad to generate multiple light beams at once to bombard his opponent. The fifth Jin is called Vepar, and he is the Jin of Swords. This Jin allows Sinbad to materialize thousands of swords to strike his enemy. The sixth Jin is called Crocell, the Jin of the Sun. Crocell allows Sinbad to control heat in any case, like the sunlight. In this Jin equipment, Sinbad's weapon, that's known as a sword, can actually use its heat to ignore durability. The last Jin that he has is called Folkalor. Yo, these names are pretty fucking dumb. This one is the Jin of the Wind, and Folkalor allows Sinbad to manipulate the air, create tornadoes, and he can concentrate all of his attack into one single point. Sinbad also has the power to deviate from any type of destiny that's already befallen him. As a half-fallen, he possesses the Black Ruch, which can reverse the flow of fate and is separated from the Great Flow. After reaching godhood, Sinbad has access to complete control over the Ruch and the Great Slow, which houses all souls of all things. Sinbad has control over the Sacred Palace, which is manipulated by the whims of the bearer. I'll get more back into this later and how he does not transcend the Sacred Palace. He can manipulate the hierarchy of the gods, which makes him more powerful compared to the other gods that are below him. He became a god of a higher hierarchy and overflew through Ugo in the Sacred Palace. The way how the hierarchy of gods work in Magi is that there is only one god in every single world, and they have control over it and the lower gods. Sinbad says that there are countless worlds with their own gods, and as well they have higher dimensions. So the verse has countless dimensions but not infinite. There's a huge difference between countless and infinite. Ugo describes the power difference between Sinbad and himself to that of the main character of a novel and author. So what does that mean about Sinbad? Like, does he actually transcend the Sacred Palace? The answer is no, he does not actually transcend the Sacred Palace. I was under the impression for a very long time that Sinbad did in fact transcend the Sacred Palace, but he only controls a part of the Sacred Palace from what I mentioned before. That's how he's able to move like up and down the hierarchies or whatever that bullshit is. I can see how people actually try to get Sinbad to out-reversal, but in this case, this is not outer-versal Sinbad, this is more like hyper-versal Sinbad. I don't recall seeing anything that states that he allows him to achieve this outer-versal status. Jesus, I'm thinking bro is kind of like a low-complex multiversal, but again, baseline hyper-versal is probably more of what I'm leaning towards, but it could be either or. So unless I specifically see a scan that says that Sinbad transcends the Sacred Palace, then you know, he's just hyperversal. But if he does transcend with proof, then he's outerversal. Absolutely, I could totally agree to that. Gargura and Sinbad arguably have the same scaling, and I can't believe I literally just said that. And moreover, I can't believe at this point in time, over 1,300 people voted for this poll. Not even kidding though, Gargura has way more hexes than Sinbad, because if you really think about it, Sinbad doesn't really have any hexes. Like, the Jins are kinda weak, like, to be honest. And on top of that, like, he doesn't really do much within the Sacred Palace. Like, I don't believe he got any crazy hexes that can combat in Gargura, like, speaking literally and factually. Sinbad did get some powers, like I just said, from entering the Sacred Palace, but it's nothing on the level of Gargura. Gargura still has access to existence erasure, and as far as I know, Sinbad doesn't have anything to stop that. His immortality won't save him, as Sinbad only has type 8 immortality. If it was type 9 immortality, like the true magic gods, it would actually be quite different. Now don't get me wrong, I like Magi. I'm not a huge Magi fanboy, but obviously Judar is the best character because he's edgy as fuck. But Magi's okay, it's not bad, it's just okay. Gargura definitely out-hexes Sinbad, and if we assume that they are scaled to the same tier, then that's kind of a wrap because Gargura would out-hack Sinbad. So if it wasn't really obvious at this point, Gargura definitely wins against Sinbad. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but you know, there might be more VTubers on this channel in the future, so oh boy, that's gonna be something. Gargura does take this over Sinbad, but again, only by a tiny bit. Sinbad is definitely overwanked, and it's probably best for everybody to know that he is not outerversal, more hyperversal. More importantly, I have nothing else to say, so until next time, peace.